everybody, welcome back to the channel and to FS25. Today we are going to be doing a overview of horses. So you have your pens. This one holds 11. This one holds 9. This one holds 16. This one holds 13, and this one holds 16. So, we're going to be utilizing all these fields here. So first, we're just going to do this. We're going to put down one of every pen without customizing it at all. R, so that it gives you a little bit of a straighter line. No, yes. And no, yes. And then no, yes. And then we're going to take this one over here and expand it. Something like this here. Going to place meadow, yes. Then we're going to go here. Put just again. We're going to go something like that. Like that. Yes. Then we're going to do this one. We're going to do a even smaller area. Now, there's a reason why we're doing this weird, seemingly weird stuff. So, let's go down here. Let's take a look at these. And let's look first at how many animals you can put in here. How many horses you can put in here. If I remember where to do it on this one. I believe it's in here. No. Where's the animal trigger? Horse training threw me off. Because this was the horse training barn in 22. And the buy horse trigger was right in here. Oh, where is it? Ah, it's over here. 0 of 16. You have gray, pinto, palomino, chestnut, bay, black, seal, done. You know what? Let's buy one of each of these so that we can take a look. Now, let's take a look at this one. This one does 16 also. I kind of also like this one. That's very cool. I like the wood style on this one. I'm definitely gonna have to use that on a farm. 16 and 11. And then we have this one that does 16. The Pinto is definitely one of my favorite horses. Base game. I like the gray too. These two are probably my favorites. They look gorgeous. And then we come over here to the ones that we expanded. How many horses do you think this should hold? before I click this, how many horses do you think this should hold? 16. The only thing that expanding a pasture on horses does is give them more room to roam. And I'll show you what I mean. Let's buy, no, let's buy 14 of these. Now, they roam all the way through this whole area that I have pastured. But there's still only 16. And here's why I think that is. I think it's because you can name the horses. That's the only reason that I can think of that we can't get more than 16 horses. But if you don't want 16 horses, you can lower the number, and that's where these next 3 hens come in. So this one, you have 16. Hopefully I did this right. If I did this right, these 2 should be less. No, that was 16. What about this one? That's 16. Let's try another one. What pasture? Yes, I want to customize. Cancel. Not sure. Oh, maybe it's because I did that. Nope, I take a pasture like that. I can't even open there we go. 0 of 12. There. And this one's going to be 16. So, you I recommend taking these on a test map and messing with them before you try and customize pastures on a save. And I'm going to recommend that for all the animals, not just horses. But now I'm going to put a break in this video. I'm going to do some testing with feed. I am going to now go and answer the question, what is the most beneficial feed you can give to them? I'm going to put horses in all these, do some testing with feed, and I will come back with the results. Actually, before I get into testing, I forgot to do something. Where is it? Horses. I said we would go over this menu with every animal. So, here it goes. Food. Hay, oat, and sorghum, which is actually more than that. But we'll get into that in a little bit. Age of maturity, 22 months. Horses are trained and then sold for a profit. You can choose between multiple breeds: gray, pinto, palomino, chestnut bay, black, seal brown, and dun. The difference is purely visual. When you buy a horse, it is given a name automatically. You can change its name in the animal menu. Each horse also has an individual fitness level. The higher the fitness level, the higher the value. Raise their fitness level by riding them. It is also important to take care of the horse's hygiene. If you look at a horse with the cursor, you will see an information box in the lower right corner. You should brush your mounts regularly to maintain their health. When you look at the horse, the symbol of a brush appears, and you then press the respective button to interact. Make sure that you ride your horses regularly. When you are sitting on the horse, you will see your riding progress in the top left corner when the controls help window is active. Ride each horse 100% every day. This is the only way to increase their physical condition and thus their value when you sell them. So now, I am going to go do my feed test here. But there is a root crop section in here. And hay? Yes. Base food, straw, total capacity, base food, hay, and root crops. And if you use this pen, they also take water but no straw. So I wonder, that's another thing I'm going to test. So, I am going to go do the food test, and then we are going to test and see if horses finally take manure with straw. We're going to answer that question. We are going to show the brushing, the riding. So I will get back to you after I do this food test. Okay, I have everything set up here. All these pens have 16 horses in them. This one has your base food, hay, and root crops. And about the base food and root crops are about the same, and the hay is a little bit more like I want. Then this one is just oats. This one is just carrots. And this one is just hay. And everything else is empty. So now I am going to run a 24-hour test and see what their health does with each food type, and I will be back. Alright, I have went forward at times 240, 24 hours. Now, you can see that in 24 hours, this pen with base food, hay, and root crops got up to 50% health, and it went down 90% on cleanliness. Now, if we go over to this next one, which had in its puberty is at 4%. Now we go over to this next one, which was oats. Just oats. Its health went up 0%. And its cleanliness is 90%, puberty 4%. And this one, which was just carrots, 0% health, 4% puberty, and 90% cleanliness. And then this one was just, is that the just hay one? Anyway, none of these, this one had just hay, 0% health, 40%, 4% puberty, and 90% cleanliness. But the point is, the only one that went up in health in a 24-hour period was the one with all three. Base food, hay, and root crops. So now we're going to tag this one. We're going to switch this to straw. I'm going to find that one, put the straw in it, put down a manure pit if I haven't And then I am going to skip some more time and see if we get manure. And I will be back. Alright, so that is another test done. So, horses now give manure. Now, I might have to go back and check on chickens, because I didn't think about that when I did the chicken video. But anyway, horses give manure. Now, step 2. You only see it right here. So, we're gonna jump on this horse. Okay, Farm Sim. Oh, gosh. You cracked me up, Farm Sim. Oh, come on, horse. Anyway, you see up in the top left, riding 7%. And typical glow stick. As we take this horse out, you will see that the riding continues to go up. For video purposes, I'm not going to do the whole 100%, but you want to get the horse to 100%. Now, you see something missing here, and that is brushing. That is because now I need to go in here, go into the store, go down to the bottom to animals, and you actually have to buy the horse brush. Now, you go here, push in L1 and the up arrow on the controller. Now you see that brush icon? You can now brush your horse and 100% help. And then after you're done, you just put it away and there you go. So, also, a thing to note, and since I am thinking about it, I don't think I said it earlier, since your horses only take hay, they will not graze. If you want to rename your horse, you go in here to the crops, types thing, whatever you want to call this menu, and then you go down to horses, find the horse you want to rename, and go Spartan, confirm, there you go, your horse is renamed. If you know where that reference came from, that I just named that horse, let me know in the comments. See if you guys watch that show. That's the clue I'll give you. But, with that, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you all in the next one. Later.